Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show, the #1 information hub on the evolving real estate market. Space and Style is celebrating 20 years in the manufacturing industry. I caught up with them on their journey, their impact and imprint in the roofing industry, and what next beyond the 20 years. Let's listen in. Thank you, Winnie, for taking time to wrap up the year with us.
You're welcome, Nancy, and welcome to Juja again. It's nice to have you.
Asante sana. 2022 is finally over. How has this year been for Space and Style?
Oh, so far, it's wonderful. We have actually made it through this year. It's been a tough year. It started off with a lot of jitters. Of course, we had our elections this year. Companies were recovering from COVID. So it's been a tough year. But as the year is closing, we are starting to see positive vibes in the industry. We are starting to see projects that had stalled or slowed down starting to come back. So I think we are ending the year on a very positive note, and we are really looking forward to the incoming year.
Building and construction industry, of course, evolves as we go. What should we expect for 2023?
I think there's going to be a lot of innovation. There's going to be a lot of partnerships that are coming up. Technology, we will start seeing a lot more input in technology in our industry. People are going to become more expressive because I think, even as you're aware, the building code, believe it's in its final stages of passing. So I think going forward, and with the opening up of affordable housing projects, there's going to be a lot of work in the industry and a lot of job creation that will come from it.
How are partnerships working, especially here at Space and Style?
Oh, thank you for that. This was our 20th year of existence. We were celebrating 20 years since we started our business. And at this stage, we embarked on a new strategic direction. And one of our pillars is partnerships. Because we saw that, a company cannot grow to the next level on its own. And we started looking for partners who have the same vision with us. And that is to just contribute to the industry, to see the standards grow, to transform the industry. And we now brought on board partners like banks that are able to offer financing solutions for our customers. So, as previously, because I guess even the purchasing power of our customers had been impacted by the COVID pandemic. So we brought on board financial partners. We've brought on board media partners like yourselves. We are able to drive the message of transformation and thinking the bigger picture for our industry. We've brought on board other partners. We are working with other local manufacturers so that then we find solutions that are actually going to bring down the cost of building in our industry and give our users or our customers wholesome solutions for construction.
And how has that been?
Finding Kenyan partners has actually been an eye-opening journey for us, because then we find that there are a lot of partners, there are a lot of companies that are local companies that are very passionate about building the sector, passionate about growth. So it's been very exciting for us. We've learned a lot. We've signed a lot of MOUs. We've grown our market just by increasing our partnerships. We've grown our geographical footprint by onboarding even channels that are now partners. And it's been a very, very good, sustainable project for us. It's helped us see how our journey in the next 20 years is going to look like.
Let's shift gears. I know your heartbeat is CSR. Take us through what you've done and how you have changed the landscape of this neighborhood.
Our factory is actually situated in Juja, which was mainly a rural agricultural neighborhood. When we came to Juja, it was mainly agricultural. There wasn't too much residential. There wasn't too much activity even in housing infrastructure. But our presence in Juja has really transformed Juja. And we're on the side of Juja Farm Road. We have a new road. We have transport, we have lighting, we have water access, we have people, we have matatu routes that didn't exist before. We have seen the growth of residential neighborhoods just by, I think the positivity that comes with building and situating our factory in this neighborhood, we've seen even new factories have come. So it's very vibrant. If anyone came to this neighborhood 4 or 5 years ago, you will be shocked if you come now. So first, we'd welcome everyone to come to Juja and see what impact just building or bringing a factory or manufacturing concern to that neighborhood has. We've been very active with our community engagement initiative, supporting the boda with safety gear. We have a football team that we've supported for about 5 years. It's called Githurai All Stars. We are very proud of them. We actually recently launched our fan kit, which we are using to support the construction of the Githurai where they play, their football field, and also just to provide them with means and salaries and food. So we are very happy that it's had such a good impact on the youth in Githurai. We have our Fundi training program, our Fundi Maalum program, which has seen growth. We have seen Fundis come back to study and learn more about the new solutions we've had. We've brought students here to see how manufacturing is done. And we actually got awarded at the top 100 awards that was recently held for our CSR activities, and we are very humbled by that.
Wow. Let's talk about your sustainability programs and what you're doing in that area.
Again, I think it's been a wonderful year for Space and Style, because we also got awarded for our initiatives or our successes in sustainability. And sustainability for us is in how we choose our products, how we manufacture, our manufacturing practices. All our products are environmentally conscious. They think through how we protect our environment, how we protect our trees, and that's why you find we've invested in our frame tech light gauge steel construction. We are thinking of how to reduce the impact of quarries in our neighborhood, and in Juja we have the quarries. So that's why we have our alternative building solutions using our frame tech, which now we've actually done a demo house here. We collect rainwater from our roofs.
And that's the future.
Oh yes, we are all facing drought. We are seeing the changes in our environment. We are encouraging rainwater harvesting. If you come to our factory, we have a lot of sustainability practices. We have green building within our designs. Our factory does not have any artificial ventilation, barely has any artificial lighting. The choice of our products then encourages us to be conscious about our environment. This year again, we partnered through our partnerships with the Standard Group on a climate change awareness program, which we were calling on a green cause for a green cause. We went out, we planted trees across other towns. We talked about climate change and its impact, and we will continue doing such activities.
With what you've done and where you've been 20 years, how do you see 2023 unfolding?
As a local business, we are now even more conscious of our responsibility in being a responsible citizen of this country. So we are now looking, the 3 Ps, we are looking at our people, we are looking at our planet, and in as much as we are also looking at profit. So we are becoming more conscious about our environment. And 2023 for Space and Style, we are looking at growing our footprint. In 2022, we even started exporting. We went into the regional market, but we are now going to pursue that more aggressively. We are looking at growing our partnerships even within our manufacturing. We are looking at growing our partnerships within the housing sector to bring more technological advances in our industry, to participate in the affordable housing solutions, to create jobs, because we want to measure our impact not just on profitability, but even on the non-financial outcomes that as a local company is extremely important for us to continuously focus on. So that's our 2023 going forward.